Welcome back, calm creators. Here, at Lumen Mind, we've been on a journey of profound discovery. In our last video, we moved beyond simply being positive to understanding how to actively build a resilient mindset. If you haven't seen that one yet, I highly recommend checking it out. It laid the groundwork for cultivating inner strength. Today, we're tackling one of the biggest keys to true, lasting peace: emotional agility. Have you ever felt like your emotions were driving the bus, sweeping you away in a torrent of anger, sadness, or anxiety? You're not alone. We've all been there. Sometimes life throws us curveballs. Relationships can become turbulent, and even the simplest tasks seem overwhelming. And in these moments, our natural reactions can feel like the only way out. We find ourselves locked in cycles of negativity, feeling powerless to stop the emotional roller coaster. But what if there was a different way, a more skillful approach to dealing with life's inevitable ups and downs? Enter emotional agility, a concept that can change the way you respond to the turbulence of life. Emotional agility isn't about controlling your emotions or suppressing them until they burst. It's not about trying to think positive when you're genuinely hurting. Instead, it's about learning to effectively acknowledge, understand, and navigate your feelings, even the difficult ones, without getting stuck or overwhelmed by them. It's the ability to work with your emotions wisely, transforming them from overwhelming forces into valuable sources of information and growth. Think of a tightrope walker gracefully navigating a high wire. They don't fear the wind or try to ignore it. They use it. They don't fight the wind. They adapt to it, adjusting their posture and movements to stay balanced. Similarly, emotional agility is about learning to live fully in the midst of life's ups and downs. Not by suppressing them, but by understanding and working with them. And today, I'm going to share 3 core pillars to help you achieve it. Before we dive into these pillars, let's ensure we have a shared understanding of what emotional agility truly means. Emotional agility is the ability to be flexible and adaptable in the face of changing emotions and circumstances. It's about acknowledging and accepting your emotions without judgment, stepping back to observe them, and choosing how to respond in a way that aligns with your values. It's not just about managing your emotions, but harnessing them. It's a skill that allows you to navigate the complexities of life with resilience, adaptability, and wisdom. Pillar 1. Show up. Our first pillar is about simply showing up to your emotions. This is perhaps the most fundamental step, yet often the hardest. Our natural inclination when a difficult emotion arises is to either ignore it, push it away, or immediately judge ourselves for feeling it. We might tell ourselves, "I shouldn't feel this way," or "I'm being ridiculous." But doing so only makes the emotion stronger and ourselves weaker. Imagine you're feeling anxious and you try to escape it by watching TV, but the anxiety follows you. You might start to wonder why you're feeling this way, leading to more stress. Instead, why not acknowledge the anxiety and simultaneously do something to relax? Watch the TV show while also paying attention to your breathing or practicing a quick mindfulness exercise. By showing up to your feelings and giving them the space to exist, you reduce their power over you. But how do you do that effectively? One incredibly powerful tool is simply naming your emotions. This might sound basic, yet it's a cornerstone of emotional agility. When you say out loud or even silently to yourself, "I am feeling angry right now," you begin to take back control. You're no longer at the mercy of the emotion. Instead, you're recognizing it as something you experience that will pass. This process, sometimes called name it to tame it, was made popular by Dr. Dan Siegel and Tina Payne Bryson in their book, The Whole Brain Child. They explain that naming emotions helps your brain process them more effectively. So next time you feel a strong emotion, pause and take a slow, deep breath. Then acknowledge the emotion you're experiencing. Say it to yourself, "I am feeling frustrated right now," or "This is a wave of sadness washing over me." Notice the difference between that statement and "I am frustrated," or "This is terrible." By naming the emotion, you create a buffer between you and the feeling, allowing for more clarity and control. Pillar 2. Step out once you've shown up and acknowledged your feeling. The next step is to step out. This doesn't mean escaping your emotion, but rather creating a slight distance from it, becoming the observer rather than being completely consumed by it. It's about shifting your perspective and reminding yourself that you're not your feelings. You have feelings. Imagine a surfer paddling in the ocean. When a big wave approaches, they don't try to fight it or get swept away by it. They lean into the wave, becoming one with it, and ride it to the shore. Similarly, when you're overwhelmed by an emotion, you can learn to lean into it, allowing yourself to fully experience it without resisting. But you don't have to get completely submerged. By maintaining a part of yourself that remains calm and focused, you can navigate your emotions more skillfully. A helpful technique to step out is to focus on your body sensations. Notice where the emotion manifests physically. Are you clenching your fists? Is there a lump in your throat? By focusing on these physical signs, you shift your attention away from the emotional narrative and towards the present moment. Pillar 3. Act on your values now that you've shown up to your emotions and stepped out to observe them. You've created the space for our third most powerful pillar, acting on your values. This is where true emotional agility transforms difficult moments into opportunities for intentional living. When we're overwhelmed by emotions, we often react impulsively, lashing out, withdrawing, or engaging in unhealthy coping mechanisms. But when you've practiced the first two pillars, you gain the clarity to choose your response. You can ask yourself, given this feeling, what's my next wise action that aligns with who I truly want to be? What action reflects my core values? Perhaps you value honesty, kindness, or personal growth. Your response to any emotion should ideally reflect these values. For instance, imagine you're feeling immensely frustrated because you've been stuck in traffic for hours. An impulsive reaction might be to scream and yell. But if one of your core values is patience or respect, then your value-aligned action would be to stay calm. Perhaps put on a soothing song, or remind yourself that the traffic will eventually clear up, reflecting the patience and respect you value. Before reacting to a strong emotion, take a pause and consider your core values. Ask yourself, what feels right to me in this moment? How can I act in a way that's consistent with who I want to be? Bringing it all together, the agility journey in essence. Emotional agility is about acknowledging your emotions, stepping back to observe them without judgment, and then acting in a way that aligns with your values and goals. It's not a one-time practice, but an ongoing journey, a dance between embracing your feelings and choosing how to respond to them. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Reach out to friends, family, or even professionals when you need support or guidance. As you continue to develop your emotional agility, you'll find yourself better equipped to handle life's challenges with grace and resilience. You'll also discover a deeper sense of inner peace and clarity in your decision-making. And speaking of peace, in our very next video, we'll be tackling another crucial aspect of protecting your calm, setting healthy boundaries, protecting your peace in relationships and life. You won't want to miss that. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 pillars, showing up, stepping out, or acting on your values, resonated most with you today? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful in illuminating your path to inner peace, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Lumen Mind for more profound insights, and share it with someone who might be struggling with their emotions. And always remember, you matter. Your peace matters. Your journey to emotional agility and inner calm is a worthy one, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, may you find strength in your emotions and peace in your journey. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can receive more content from Lumen Mind.